South today. Good evening, I'm David Allard. An inquest has heard how an 87-year-old tourist from Hampshire was crushed to death by a reversing lorry in Barbados. Janet Purkis from Lyndhurst had just got off a Saga cruise ship in Bridgetown when she was run over on the quayside. Isabella Holliday reports.
A coroner told an inquest here in Portsmouth today that she had never seen such horrific injuries, referring to those suffered by Janet Purkis, who was run over by a truck in Barbados in 2020. The 87-year-old had been disembarking from a cruise ship when she was hit by the vehicle. The inquest heard how the driver of the 29-ton vehicle was unlicensed. Mr. Allard, who works at Saga Cruises, is the only known eyewitness. He gave evidence today, but told the court he was never asked by police for a statement or an interview about what he saw. He described being on the quayside at the time of the incident. Mr. Allard said the truck was going too fast. A collision investigator stated the driver reversed negligently. The ship's captain and the inspector of the case were both asked to give evidence remotely, but they didn't show up. The coroner described it as a sorry tale. The prosecutor from the case in Barbados gave evidence today. He said his main objective had been to get it to a higher court, but that didn't happen and the criminal case was dropped. The inquest is expected to conclude tomorrow. Isabel Holliday, BBC South Today.
The government is to invest more than £500 million in a new biological defence laboratory at Porton Down in Wiltshire. The base led the response to the 2018 Novichok nerve agent poisoning in Salisbury. The Defence Secretary Dan Jarvis says the new facilities will expand vital work to bring for our armed forces and our national security. It's been revealed the closure of the runway at RAF Bryce Norton in Oxfordshire will see military transport aircraft operating out of 5 other airports around the UK. The runway will be out of action until late November for essential resurfacing and improvement work. Some transport aircraft will operate out of Boscombe Down in Wiltshire and Bournemouth Airport. A ban on smartphones in schools in England came into force today, and secondary schools in the Thames Valley are getting £250,000 to help them become phone-free. The Police and Crime Commissioner announced the money, which comes from the sale of stolen goods that can't be returned, and from orders against criminals by the courts. Schools can decide how to spend it.
We know that some of the issues of poor discipline in schools can easily spill over into antisocial behaviour outside of school. So we're using this additional cash taken from criminals that's not taxpayers' money, providing it to schools so they can make a real difference to improve schools across Thames Valley. And I think we will see a benefit to improving discipline and then reducing antisocial behaviour.
Now, among the many tributes paid today to the actress Dame Penelope Keith were those from friends, neighbours and organisations she supported in her home county of Surrey. She lived in Milford near Godalming for more than 50 years and was a long-standing ambassador for the Yvonne Arnaud Theatre in Guildford.
She was just a tremendous spirit. I think across Surrey she contributed so much to the county. We loved her and we think she really loved the theatre here, the Yvonne Arnaud, and she just helped us be better.
OK, let's get the weather now with Sam Fraser.
Well, we saw a fair amount of cloud across the region today. That did feel pleasant. Tonight we're going to see more cloud moving in from the west. That's courtesy of some low pressure. Could see some showers here and there too, although many places will escape with a dry night. And it's pretty mild. Temperatures 14 to 16 Celsius, a little bit better than they were last week though. So for tomorrow morning, it's a mild start, and for a time we could see some showers throughout the day. Many places though will escape with a fine and dry day. Temperatures up to 23 Celsius in the best of the sunshine and the light winds. Looking ahead to Wednesday, high pressure reasserts itself, and that means fine dry conditions, a little bit of cloud but some good sunny spells too, and temperatures in the low 20s I think. Similar story to on Thursday. Here's the outlook then for the next few days. As I say, for tomorrow it's cloudy with the chance of some showers. For Wednesday and Thursday it's cloudy with some sunny spells too, and then temperatures by the weekend, prepare yourself for some hot weather.
We're back with bulletins in BBC Breakfast from the Not So Late team. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.